Computers don't care about your variable names, but your teammates do care about that. Whenever you are writing your code, as much as we're trying to communicate with our computers and give them instructions, the code that you are writing is also for our teammates to be able to understand what you're trying to write and what you're talking about in the code. The thing to note here is that any long-term success of a project is always going to be dependent on the readability of that project. If the project is not readable, then it's not even maintainable, and you have to maintain your code. This is part of the reason why a lot of people hate working with legacy code, because most people who wrote code a long time ago did not even care or think about the future individuals who are going to look at that code. Whenever you are writing code, always make sure that you have the best practices in place, and make sure that your code is going to be something that it's going to be something that your teammates or any future person can be able to understand. Whenever you're writing code, you need to make sure that your code is maintainable. You need to make sure that your code is readable. And you need to make sure that your code is, of course, reusable. All of these things basically are kind of talking about the same thing. It's the reason why whenever you're writing even a simple function, you're required to write a function that is small, a function that is reusable, and a function that anyone else can understand whenever they are trying to look at your code. This is why we always emphasize on something as simple as comments. The comments and doc strings that you write in your code need to be describing what you're doing and why you're doing it. The main point here is you need to describe your decisions, or rather explain your decisions for someone else to understand the reason why you made certain choices whenever you are writing your code. The same reason why we always emphasize on basically writing readme files or creating readme files for your project, so that whenever someone else is looking at the code, they can be able to set it up on their projects, they can be able to set it up on their machines and work on that project. Whenever you are writing code, note that you're also writing that code for your teammates and for humans to read, not just for computers to do that. I'll see you at tip number 7.